So I don't want to make Seven Bomar look bad because I mistook advice or I took it in another direction. But somebody stopped me before I went on to talk about it, like sun gazing, because already if I describe the phenomenon that sun gazing is, uh, you have to look at me like with detestable, like I hate you, like, you know, why are you telling people to do that? Because so it's not hate if you have that look in your face while somebody's telling you, like, you know, I looked at the sun, but I used my fingers to block out most of it, and then I was just looking at some like prismatic effect that was on the other side of my hand, so I wasn't burning my eyes or anything. But I accidentally wove in another scenario where it was like I put my palm like up against my eye, and then but I didn't tell her that. I was talking about the little thing, like there's like all these little things, and she thought that was like the result of me burning my retina. So she looked at me like I was a fucking asshole. But I think that she doesn't hate me at all. You know, it was just like at that time, that was like back in the before 2000. Like I was trying to, I watched Seven Bomar. And I still like, and you should watch Seven Bomar. It's just, I don't know, he doesn't come out in the public that much. Like, maybe he only chooses to deal with the more melanated. But even the thing is, like, he would have got more famous by doing that. So he just kind of does his own thing. And he probably told people, if I didn't listen, that it's dangerous and you have to wear certain types of, you know, carbonated glass, melanated like lenses. You know, they're not lenses, they're just sheets. You're not trying to amplify, you're trying to just dim it so that you can look at the eclipse or whatever. But people who actually, wait a minute. So I'm like a snitch. I'm dry snitching on Seven Bomar. If it wasn't just for that one reason, like everything else could be a kudo. Because you didn't know unless you were a master of the Council of the Metaphysical Masters, and you know Dr. Delbert Blair, and this is like Isaac Newton. You have to know Isaac Newton. I thought I already knew Isaac. If I talk about him like he had an apple fall on his head or something, make him sound stupid. What is the real, like, what is his life really about sitting under the apple tree? The roots of this lie is probably responsible for some of my, am I covering my left eye? That's my right eye. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not molested. That's like a signal of something. Like left eye Lopez. Why does the Illuminati cover the left eye? Because it's like a calling card for some CDC, military industrial complex, and big pharma to get together in cahoots. Which is why, oh, I can go right to the thing. They made this movie with all of these celebrities, and it was still a B movie, and they only solved like less than 20 of the, and then there was a series called Evil or something, and then there were just like, we solved like 20 of them, and then they came in and like, that was it. And like, if you go back and research, it's like 100. So what about the other fucking 80? And then if they left a calling card, there was like a serial killer that tied them all together. They punched the left eye out of the victims as a calling card. And it separates you from the right atmosphere of your brain. And they blamed that on the Lucifer, like, what's it called? The Satanists. They blamed it on the Satanists because they inversion, you know, Satanists are all about inversion. So, because they blamed on the Ku Klux Klan, and then they went and investigated them, and they found whatever they found, and they, you know, that way they disqualified the Satanists, which was the first way that they looked at it. Not that they were trying to solve cerebral palsy and muscular dystrophy, and they came up with a treatable, non-curable, treatable illness called muscular dystrophy instead of muscular sclerosis, because they forgot muscular sclerosis when they cured it, and it became muscular dystrophy, which is a treatable and incurable thing. Then, like, there's always someone that can suppress breast milk production so that they could sell fucking carnations. And all those actors that were in that movie were, you didn't know that they were being used. Morgan Freeman, Jeff Belushi, I mean the surviving Belushi brother, I don't know if his name is Jeff, Gregory Hines, the tap dancer, the people that were in another 48 hours, those two white detectives that were in 48 hours with Eddie Murphy, but not Eddie Murphy wasn't in there. Morgan Freeman, I already said Morgan Freeman. There was a couple other really, but it was a B movie, and they at the end of that movie, they had come together with a epiphany and like a serious revelation, and they had come down on somehow suppressing this killer that was in Atlanta. But then why is Left Eye Lopez put the condom in her glasses? Because it was like she came from the same city, and it's like it was weird, like a reemergence of the subconscious, suppressive conscious. You know what I mean? You can't hide nothing. Nobody with the resources is gonna come along and solve this problem. They can't hide shit. It's all just gonna get revealed in the end. But fucking, you have to look like a goddamn lunatic. But at least I look like a lizard at the same time as I look like a lunatic while I'm talking about it, doing like that, like this, and still talking to you like this, like that.